The third major approach to thinking the world as a single place sees this greater interconnectedness, these greater flows of people and of communications, as providing the conditions for exchanges of ideas and cultural forms. It is not just that the West is in the rest, as was the case with coca-colonisation, but the rest is coming to the West as well, and the West is partaking of non-Western cultural forms joyfully and enthusiastically. And the rest itself is engaging Western culture on its own terms. Take, for example, the idea of Indian hip-hop, heavily influenced by US hip-hop, but in its lyrical content and its musical style, also drawing upon local concerns and local traditions. We refer to this process as hybridisation. That is, the production of something new out of processes of combination or cross-fertilisation. The term itself originated in animal breeding and referred to the production of a new animal from the crossbreeding of two distinct species. So, for example, if you bred a donkey with a horse, you would get a mule. It is also often referred to as creolisation, referring to the way that new languages can emerge out of the mixing of two or more other languages. Now, this process is not in itself new. Take, for example, Philip Curtin's discussion of the novel. The novel itself is an English literary innovation. However, the phonetic alphabet, which is used in its writing, the numerals at the top of each page, and even the paper that it's printed on, are cultural innovations that come from the Middle East. They're Indo-Arabic. The practice of printing itself, as we saw, was developed by Gutenberg in Germany, although he borrowed the idea of using movable text from China. The English language is a mixture of a whole variety of languages. Some of these were indigenous to the British Isles, but we also find Latin, Old French, Old German, or Teutonic, and many other languages present within modern English. The novel itself has also been picked up by many other non-English writers and adapted and applied to their local cultural concerns and conditions. What is new is the frequency and volume of these cross-cultural interactions. It is often said that the global world is local at all places, meaning that each locality is a unique site where different peoples and different cultural forms meet and mingle along with local cultural traditions. The information and communication technologies that enable this to take place also allow people all over the world to play around with and to mix different cultural forms, be it moving and still images, sound and text. Businesses too are tapping into the benefits of these processes of collaboration and networking, especially in the area of research and development, where they see advantages in pooling experience, sharing ideas, along with the costs and risks associated with developing new products. What are some of the implications of this for education? Well, we might ask, how can we equip students to participate effectively in this interconnected world for their own and for society's benefit? How do we teach them to think flexibly, to be open to new experiences, and to be competent in cross-cultural communications? And we can ask, what does this mean to our understanding of what it is to be a literate person today? We will pick up on these questions in the next two topics.